What's up everybody? Welcome back to my channel. So on today's video, we're going to be discussing some hoopla that kind of went down this past week when it comes to the lovely Miss Tati Westbrook. So she is another beauty YouTuber here on YouTube, a much bigger one than myself. But she came into some flack this week about the new Makeup Revolution and Emily Edits Wants palette. So she was testing out a lot of Makeup Revolution products. I know she was testing out the new foundation from them that mimics their concealer that they came out with earlier on this year in competition with the Tarte Shape Tape. They said it was a dupe. I personally don't think it's a dupe. There are other concealers that have a similar consistency to the Tarte Shape Tape, but again, I digress. So the biggest problem that she was dealing with was the fact that people did not feel that she gave that eyeshadow palette a fair shake. I watched the video. She really didn't give that palette a fair shake. And also she didn't really paint Emily's collaboration with that company in the greatest light. So I want to discuss that a little bit. So before we get into this video, hit that subscribe button. Don't be coming in here watching my videos and not clicking that subscribe button. Click that subscribe button. Hit that bell, getting the notifications when I post new videos, and click that like button, letting me know you're liking the stuff that I'm putting out. And also, I have a Patreon page, so if you want to donate, if you donate $5, you get an automatic shout out on my channel. But if you donate $15, I will be rewarding you with a makeup consultation to let you know, or not really to let you know, but for you to tell me what you want to improve upon in your makeup routine, and I'll be more than happy to help you. So again, that link to my Patreon page will be down below. So now let's get into all this craziness so that we can get through all of this quickly. Alright, so again, as I stated in my intro, I watched that video in its entirety, and none of what she did in that video sat well with me. I felt like she was acting like a complete brat. I felt that she was not giving that palette the true, like, the normal review that she normally gives other products. Like, you could tell that she just kind of had a disdain for that company. And so she was just doing it literally to shut her subscribers up. Like, that's how I felt. And so when she was trying it, she was like, this is just not doing what it needs. And I'm like, girl, you're not blending. Like, you weren't blending anything. So how do you, and then on top of that, you weren't truly like building on top of it. So yeah, it was gonna look trash. That look you made, it was going to look crazy. So what did you think was gonna happen? Like, honestly, what did you think? And then the look that you came up with was really haphazard. It wasn't what you normally do with other palettes that you feature on your channel. So you could tell as you were watching that video and you were watching it unfold that it just, like, she wasn't giving that palette the fair shake that it deserved. Like, she was giving none of those palettes, like the wants and the needs palette. She didn't give either one of those palettes a fair shake. And most people, and if you go look on Ulta.com, that palette has 4 stars. So majority of the people like that palette, like both palettes. So I don't know what was wrong with her, but she was like, that review was unnecessary. And so apparently people were kind of roasting her in the comments. I didn't get a chance to see it, but I was in a live stream for another YouTuber on here by the name of Aging Gorgeously, my girl Lulu, and she was reading a lot of the comments, and it was just like people were coming after her because they could tell that she wasn't giving that palette the fair review that it truly deserved. And so she disabled the comments. And I'm like, girl. I will say this, and I will say this as clearly as I possibly can. Don't put out something if you're not willing to take the heat that comes with it because a majority of people felt that you didn't give that palette a fair shake. Like, you didn't. You didn't. You treated that palette like trash. And it's not that trash. I've used other Makeup Revolution palettes. Now, some of their earlier palettes when they were initially coming out really weren't that great. But over time, they have improved their formulation, and it works. Like, it's a nice, like, if you use a good primer, that palette works. It works. Like, most of their palettes work. Like, you can honestly make just about any eyeshadow work if you use good products. Now, I'm not saying that Tati don't use good products, but sometimes we have to realize that not only is makeup an art, but makeup is a science. So you have to be testing that product with multiple primers to see which primer works with that product. You used one primer and you only used it one time and you made that judgment on it? Like, come on, Tati. Like, come on. Even I don't truly disregard a product unless I've tried it multiple times. And as of lately, with a lot of products that I've been buying, that hasn't really been happening. Like, most of the products coming out are actually pretty good. So it just, I did not feel well about how she treated that palette and how she treated her. She had nerve enough to tell this girl that she wished she would have done a collaboration with another company. Now, a lot of people may have felt that way, but let me explain something, especially when it comes to the business side of things. And as we sit here and pass judgment on people, we don't know what offers were offered to her. We don't know what companies made offers to her to do a collaboration. This may have been the only company so far that has made an offer to her with a collaboration. Like, come on. And really, we should just be congratulating her for the fact that she has a collaboration. Because I'm going to be perfectly honest, I had no idea who she was before this collaboration. And so now with this collaboration, I actually want to go and look into her stuff and see what she's like as a beauty YouTuber. But this is one thing I have to say. I don't necessarily want to say that I live in a world of sunshines and rainbows. I just like being positive. And I like being in a positive headspace, in a positive space in general. But when you sit here as someone with a platform as large as you have, and you're passing judgment on people who don't have the same opportunities as you do because they have a much smaller following than you do, come on. There's a reason why people's opinions of you are changing, and they're changing fast. And you might need to do a soul search and think about things before you say them. Like, because how you treated her in that video, it was mad passive aggressive. Like, that video was extremely passive aggressive. Like, you just know. Like, it was not cool. It was not cool at all. And then you put out this statement talking about abuse. But again, you sat there and told that girl that she should have done another collaboration with another company. But then in passing, you were like, but I still love her. I love it. It's like, do you actually watch her videos? Don't say stuff like that unless you actually watch her and you know what her style is like. Because you came off sounding like you had no clue who that girl was. So that's kind of my 10 cents on the situation. If you want to have commentary in the comments below, by all means, please do it. But again, before I leave here, click that like button over there. Sorry, I'm doing this. Click that like button. Let me know you're liking the stuff. And then click that bell, getting notifications when I post new videos. And obviously, before you leave, click that subscribe button. Come join this family. And until next time, guys, deuces.